So we're on a little tiny dirt road between Louth and Tilpa. So far the Darling River run has been pretty good. Like
the roads?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
quite
roads good.
Wide, well graded. We've been on the, what side of the river have we been on?
Oh, I can't remember.
I suppose you kind of call it the eastern side. We've been on the side closer to the coast. So yeah, really good. Louth is a tiny little town, really not much there. How much was fuel?
$2.90.
$2.90.
0.9.
So we did not fill up there. And it was quite early. It's only 9:30 or 10:30. We left at 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. So nothing was open. The pub wasn't open.
They were cleaning the pub.
So yeah. So now we are heading to Tilpa. We're not quite sure if we're going to stay in Tilpa Weir or the pub. So we'll just kind of see how busy everything is and how we feel at the time. So I don't know how long it is. It's about an hour and a bit, maybe.
Well, it's 90 kilometres.
About an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah. I'm only doing about 80 k's on this.
So maybe a bit more. So we're 1 minute away from the camp and the boys just could not wait. So we've arrived at Tilpa Weir. Hot tip if you're coming here, it is on the, not the Tilpa Louth road, it's on the other side of the river, which I think we were just talking before. I think it's north and south, so it would be on the south side of the river. We actually drove past it, went into Tilpa, put on Google Maps, and then Google Maps took us to the northern side, which is not the campground. So if you're coming here, it's not signposted. There's two big concrete blocks on the turnoff, and that's the only marking to turn in. So yeah, hot tip, come on the southern side to get to Tilpa Weir campground. But it's been a bit rocky as the road from Louth. So I'm gonna take you inside and see what has happened inside the caravan.
You film me.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Hey guys.
There's a little bit falling off. There's a little bit of dust, but not much.
And
But there's nothing.
Here. Look down here.
There's nothing on the benches.
Look down here. Look down here. Look down.
Oh, pencil on the ground. My hat's fallen off. Anything else there? No. Washing's still up. The pad's fallen down.
No.
What else?
No. Toilet paper?
Yeah.
What does that usually do?
Toilet paper's fallen off. Oh, that's pretty good.
There's a bit of dust in some windows.
I think the shower's
Shower's
the
broken.
shower screen's come out a little bit, but that's okay.
There's a bit of dust.
Otherwise, dust in the
Places.
windows, is there?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
tiny bit of
Mine,
dust.
there's a tiny bit of dust in the other one.
Some on that one as well.
Not too bad all in all though. Pub is hands down one of the coolest country pubs we have been to and a must-do while on the Darling River Run. Dating back to 1894, it was built to service the bustling river trade. Tilpa may only have a population of less than 10 these days, but the pub has seen its fair share of visitors over the years, with people paying a $2 donation to the Royal Flying Doctors to write on the walls.
I've been relaxed.
Literally every square centimetre of the pub is covered, with the messages and signatures dating back as far as the 1960s. We just had to join in and paid our $2 for a scribble on the wall. What are you doing, Charles?
Charlotte's got internet service, so you won't hear from her.
Is that good, Hugo?
Hugo's got a sore mouth because you've got a tooth coming through now. He's bleeding.
God.
Look at all the food all over his face.
Charlotte's face.
Yeah.
So it's got lip liner on. So we thought we'd tell you a little bit more about the Darling River Run. Well,
what we know.
What we know. Anyway, so I think it's about a 950 kilometre stretch of road. Primarily dirt, like a mixture between sealed and unsealed, but mostly.
Once you go from Burke to Louth, that's sort of a mixture of both. But after Louth, it's pretty much dirt. There's some causeways that have got tar in them, but most of it is just dirt.
And so they're just dirt roads basically connecting the little towns along the Darling River. The towns were, they kind of originated in the days of the old paddle steamers and the trade that used to happen out here along the Darling River.
And then the pubs on the river showed up because they were like, well, there's all this traffic coming past. Then they become their own. Yeah. What do you call them? What do you call it? Stops along the way.
Stops in their own right, yeah. And this was before the railway, so kind of the height of the paddle steamers and the transport along the river, I think, was in the 1800s.
So wool, primary wool and wheat.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, the roads kind of connect all these little towns. So I think it starts at Brewarrina, but technically that's the Barwon River. And then that kind of connects into the Darling River through Burke, Louth, Tilpa, Wilcannia, I think, then through the Menindee Lakes, and then goes all the way down to the Victorian border near Wentworth. And that's when it joins, when the Darling River joins the Murray. So, and so we're a bit of the way in
Yeah.
now. And it reminds me of the roads around Cape York, actually.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes today, the stretch between Louth and Tilpa is quite narrow, but you can also choose what side of the river you go on. So most places we've been so far have the two sides that you can choose from. So we were on the southern side today.
Yes.
North and south, I think.
But they also talk east-west as well.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, so we were on the bottom side, and it was just like a single lane,
pretty much all the
kind
way.
of dirt road. Lots of rocks today too. But
yeah, lots and lots of rocks.
yeah, so yeah, it's supposed to be a really interesting drive. I don't know. Is it four-wheel drive only?
No, I don't think so. When it rains, if it's going to rain, yes, you would not get a two-wheel drive car through.
And so that's one of the things out here. You need to be really, you just need to be conscious of the roads and them being closed, because that can happen. So if there is a bit of rain, then I think the roads do.
Yeah, they close them so they don't get wrecked.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're coming out here, just make sure you check if the roads are open or not. So far, we were told in Burke, so we just call into the tourist information centres or ask at the local places, they'll be able to tell you. But when we're in Burke, they did say from Tilpa to Wilcannia is closed, and so we were going to have to find an alternate route then. But now, while we're in Tilpa, they've said no, the road on
the southern one, the sign says caution.
Yeah.
The northern one says it's open.
Yep.
And the northern one's we've just been told from the pub that it's just been graded and it's perfect.
Yeah.
So that's one we'll be going down to Wilcannia on.
Yeah.
And it's shorter.
Yeah, it is shorter. So, like you do kind of need to be conscious of that being a possibility. So yeah, it's beautiful along the Darling.
Certainly is.
You don't see much of the river as you're driving.
Nah.
You're kind of on the road up above the river, but still like really interesting countryside. Lots of goats, lots of wild goats, and lots of emus.
Yeah, it's probably
Heaps of emus.
Goats, emus.
And lizards.
Then kangaroos.
No, lizards. I reckon lizards more.
Then kangaroos, and we've only seen one pig.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely recommend Darling River Run. You don't hear about it very much.
Yeah, it's not very publicised. It is pretty remote.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely recommend. Beautiful camps along the river. Lots of station stays if you're into that, and some really kind of interesting, quirky little towns. So how's this for a view for cooking your dinner? Sunset. Boys playing in the dirt.
Wish we get some water tomorrow, so I'm going to have a bath tonight.
Yeah, the boys.
Not videoing.
What you doing?
Digging. I hit my head in the... I hit my head with the stick.
Oh, you're right. Watch out for your eyes too.
Yeah.
What are you making, a four-wheel drive track, are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Aiden, could you collect all the dust? The dirt?
So we're packing up here at Tilpa Weir. It was a good night, except it's super windy today. I'm glad we didn't turn up this morning or today. But yeah, we only caught 3 crawchies or yabbies. We put more pots in last night, but yeah, obviously it was a bit too cold. So yeah, wish we had a few more days actually. It's beautiful here, nice and quiet. Yeah, the fishing, I think the pelicans and the birds are everywhere, so the fishing would be really good. We didn't really get a chance to do that, but yeah, free camp, Tilpa Weir, rate it. Tilpa Weir was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
Until this morning, God, it got windy.
Yeah, it's not great in the wind.
That's because it's just dust everywhere.
Yeah.
No grass.
And like it was just windy. It's just not pleasant being outside. It's so windy. But yeah, we only caught 3 yabbies, which we thought we were onto a good thing when we pulled it out yesterday and there were 3 first go. Should have put 2 in that
Should have put 2 in straight away. Anyway.
Yeah, we kept them in overnight. All of the bait was gone, but no yabbies in there.
I think the yabbies have got to it. I think the bait went to the side of it, and the yabbies got through it through the net. They didn't have to get into the net.
But yeah, plenty of spots there. There's some bins, but the bins were quite full.
Yeah, there's rubbish all over the place because it doesn't look like the bins get emptied very regularly.
But lots of campsites, like both down the right and the left side. I reckon you can probably fit, what is it, maybe 15 vans?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. You'd be on top of each other.
Yeah. But,
the left, if you turn left as you come in, if you go left, it's more for like camper trailers. You could probably get a small van in there, like a pop top. Yeah. Good sights down there as well.
Yeah. And I think there would have been good fishing too, but we just didn't. Everyone was a bit pooped yesterday. The kids just watched